What's going on, Knuckleheads? GKM Gaming here with another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video for you. And today, by Jester Go-Go's unanimous request, I bring you the full Imperial team. Now, this video was promised maybe 2 weeks ago, but the biggest issue I was having was getting footage. So I had initially put in a request to Tibster for some footage of the Imperial team. She was really only able to get me Imperials versus Ninjago. Because that's just, I wasn't expecting her to kind of go out of her way and like snipe and fall in arena intentionally and use this team in her arena shard when it clearly was not going to help her out. The first video we're looking at is Brickspedition footage with a Redbeard, where they actually are doing pretty well. So full disclosure, this team might be good for Brickspedition. They might be good against Buccaneers. I don't know yet. They might be good against that Buccaneers Ninjago hybrid. I don't know yet. I theory craft that they are actually going to be pretty decent against Magisto's Tower, but I just don't know. I don't have the footage. All I have is Imperials versus Ninjago, and let's take a look at what Imperials versus Ninjago looks like, and then also talk about why that's really the litmus test for teams in LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed right now. So, as I predicted, right, I make a lot of wrong predictions, or I think about a lot of things that are wrong, but the one thing I got right was ninjas were going to take over. Now, people argued with me, no, they're not, why haven't they yet? And I'm like, well, people don't have Dojo up yet, and, they've pushed Buccaneers out. And it's really been ninjas and Spooky. I wish I had some videos of Imperials versus Spooky, but this is just them versus ninjas. As you see, Lee Tierney already got rocked. Now, I would have taunted there instead of healing, going for the attack up with Valiant. But look, far be it from me to call Tibster out on her decision making. I do understand why she did it, try to get the attack up, try to get some kills. The thing is, though, with the Eldorado Fortress, Valiant does become quite tanky. But we're going to see in these videos right now that it really does not make too much of a difference, because they're just on the ropes the whole time, and then when they're on the ropes, it just takes one AoE or one blitz, and the ninjas they can just dominate. Now we're going to look at another one. That last Ninjago team had no Master Wu. This one has a Master Wu. It's using Master Wu and Zane over DigiJ. But, I mean, I'm going to tell you this. When you put Master Wu on that Ninjago team and Garmadon, it's fast. This battle, things happen so fast against ninjas. It's not even funny. This one is on auto. The first one, you got to see them on offense. Now you can see the Imperials on defense versus ninjas. And, yeah, that ain't it. Essentially, the ninjas move so fast. Master Wu's getting his ultimate off before anybody comes out of stealth or really any damage has been done. Now, they did manage to take out Lloyd, which, okay, that's cool. So I guess if you're using them in Brickspedition and you're facing that full Ninjago team, you can use it as a first wave kind of thing. They're not a bad team to have, right? Especially in Brickspedition, because I do suspect that they're going to do relatively well against those Buccaneer teams in Brickspedition. I actually wish she would have gotten me some footage of that just so I could have seen. But again, I don't like to bother people or ask them, for more. I'm just appreciative of what she gave me. And really, it is all you need to know is how is this team going to do in the meta, in the arena, and the answer is just bad. They just don't do much. Governor and Nonsuch are great damage dealing units. Maybe you can mix them in with some other pirates. Maybe you mix them in with Wu and Lloyd, and you might have something. That's a theory to be crafted. Those might be future videos. But as of right now, as a full squad with their set, they just don't have it. And that's the sad part, because I really do like the Imperial squad. I like the way that they look. This is another match completely run by a player, which you're just going to see. It's just not going to go well. She doesn't even know what decision to make to start it off. I would have started off with the time bombs just so you at least are going to get that late damage. But when I think about the units, the individual units here, they are not working well together. Valiant works great on other teams. He's a really cool tank. He becomes super tanky when you run him with the set. So, I mean, what is really the issue here? Well, Lee is just an inconsistent healer. She's great. The removing debuffs is great. It's an awesome concept. Her synergies with the governor, the synergies are there, right? Like, this team has synergies. Like, there's a lot of synergies that it has, but they're just too slow, right? So when your litmus test is the move fast, hit hard ninjas, this team can't do anything. Valiant's not even getting a chance to taunt before somebody's pretty much dead or almost dead. Right? If I'm a player, I'm at least taking out 1, maybe even 2 units before Valiant gets his first turn. Right? And that's just the way it is if I'm running Ninjago and you're up against them. I mean, these are not just auto battles. These are teams run by player characters. The healing is not there at a level that it needs to be. They don't have healing like Pirates have. You know, Pirates, Scarlet has a big heal. Bart has a big self-heal at least. Bart has a big heal. Redbeard has that AoE heal. If you're running Master Wu, there's another AoE heal with a cleanse. It ain't it, you know. Would I use Nonsuch with some other pirates on a pirate team? Yeah, I mean, I could definitely. I did a video on Nonsuch. He's a usable figure. He's definitely usable. You can use him in today's meta. And he does have some anti-Ninjago stuff. You know, he's got some stealth busting abilities. You know, if I was going to run him, I'd run him in place of Egon if I didn't, you know, because Egon is way harder to get than Admiral Nonsuch. I actually did a video on calling him the poor man's Egon because he's just way easier to get. That's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.